Okay, guys, example number 4 says, in 1983, the average price of an audio CD was $21.50. And I got to tell you something, guys. I know we don't have a lot of time, but who buys a CD anymore? But okay, but let's just assume that people do. I remember this time. I remember the first CD player, the very first CD player I ever saw. It was at Harvard. I was at Harvard at the time, and it was the size of a dishwasher. Literally, I'm serious. It was maybe 3 feet tall. It looked like this. Right? Big box. They had little casters on the bottom. You know what I mean when I say casters? They're the wheels so you could roll it around because it was too heavy. And there was a little drawer up here at the top where the CD went. Right? And they had 4 CDs, I think. Something like that. I mean, it was crazy. You know? So that was the first CD player I have now. Now we don't even use them. Right? I can put all my CDs on a tiny iPod. You know, an iPod the size of a credit card. Right? And I can put all of my CDs on it. Okay. So now, anyway, let's go back and look at this problem. It says in 1983, the average price of an audio CD was $21.50. Okay. By 2000, the average price had decreased by 34.8%. What was the average price of a CD in 2000? Now, don't tell me about plugging in and that kind of stuff. What am I going to do to find the answer to this thing? What am I going to do, Will R? Kind of what we did last time. Kind of. But what did we do last time, Alex?
Last time we did the plug-in and we added the 2 things.
Okay, last time we figured out what the percentage was and we added to it. What are we...
I think for this, the overall problem is going to be $21.
So we're going to find the percent, but we're going to subtract it from the old.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So let's see. If that's the case, we know we're going to do our proportion here because it's just too easy. Milan, help me plug some stuff in here. What do I get? Tell me what to write where. 34.8. Yeah. 34.8 over 100 on the right. I like it. And then what? We don't know what the change is. We know it's 34.8%, but we don't know what it is. So what do I do? Okay. Can someone help me with what I do here, Ross?
Then you put 21.50 on top.
I put 21.50 on the bottom because that's the old price, right? And I don't know what the amount of change is, so I'm going to put it up there in the top left because that's where I put the change, is in the top left. I'm going to cross multiply. I'm going to get 100x is equal to, and then someone give me 34.8 times 2150. Will K? 748.2. Now this isn't my answer yet, okay? So I don't have to write it as money, right? I'll figure that out in a minute. Kentaro, what do I need to do next? I'm going to divide by 100, okay? And that means this is going to cancel out, and I need to move this decimal point 2 places. So I get that x is equal to 7 point, come on, smart board. Thank you, 7.482. Now, I know this is money, but I don't need to round it yet. I'm going to round it in my answer. I don't want to mess anything up. I'm just going to deal with that number. Now, you guys told me earlier, or Alex told me earlier, I need to subtract this amount from the old price. So I need to do 2150 minus 7.482, right? So I'm going to add a 0 right there, and I know that that's going to give me, let's see, 0.018, and this is what, 14? Yeah. Okay, so that's my answer, 14.018. But wait a minute, guys, money doesn't look like that. I need to round it to the nearest penny, don't I? So I'm going to get 14 point, does it stay the same? Does it drop down to 01 or does it go up to 02, Ross? No, I'm not rounding to 1402. Exactly, and I need to put my dollar sign in the right place. All right? Everybody good there? Good job. You ready for your homework?